The difference between an empath and an empathic person. There is a classification of person that seems to have become popular as spiritual concepts are now appearing in scientific research. I've noticed what seems to be a little bit of confusion with the term empath. Psychological studies have identified certain personality traits as being a pattern for relationship dynamics. I think there is a need to make a subtle distinction between an empath and an empathic person. A person can have high empathy and show traits of generosity of spirit, kindness, and a high degree of empathy and compassion towards others, have a forgiving and tolerant nature. They may have some spiritual values, but aren't necessarily spiritually or psychically gifted. We are designed so that we all have the natural ability to develop these gifts, but not everyone chooses to do so. Not everyone knows that they can. The people that choose not to develop spiritually can be viewed, quite rightly, as empathic people. We all need and want more compassion in this world. However, an empath is someone who is committed to developing spiritually and or psychically. They use the gifts they are either naturally born with or develop through hard work, dedication, and commitment. I've noted in certain podcast comments, people calling themselves empaths, yet appearing to lack the spiritually gifted component. This doesn't make either kind of person better than the other, it's just a subtle distinction. I would add a word of caution though. Once you start calling yourself an empath, you're signaling to the universe that you intend to step onto the spiritual path. You will be pushed to develop these gifts by your guides and angels. That isn't always an easy road to take, and may lead you to places you're not quite expecting or are prepared for. There are key spiritual concepts we need to understand as empaths. Some are duality, soul mission, pre-life planning, and multidimensionality. If you would like to know more about these concepts, please subscribe to get notified of any new content when it's published. Please note, if you're healing from trauma, you may not be ready to accept these concepts. The most difficult missions are undertaken by the oldest and wisest souls. Many of us facing traumatic lives, we incarnate to face adversity and grow spiritually through these experiences. It helps us on our road to enlightenment. It's my belief that we came from the higher dimensions. We came to alter the course of humanity, leading it into a more positive phase of existence, the new earth and the fifth dimension. It's my belief that those of us who are empaths and own it, know that we are the volunteers, spoken about by Deloris Cannon. Many empaths are already aware of their starseed origin or spiritual mission and that we are going through the Great Awakening. Every day more people wake up to their spiritual side, step onto the path of light, and recognize that it's time to end the division among humanity, end the constant battles and suffering, and finally unite as a species. My mission now is to help those who choose to step towards the light find their path. If you're interested in learning more about spiritualism or want to develop your own natural abilities, please like and subscribe. Comment below with your questions. Tell me what your interests are. Help me build a community-led channel. Check out my website for further information and links. And so it is done. Blessings. Angel M.